Hi, my name is Ken Page, and I want to talk to you about phone remotes. And it could be Skype or any way we can use the computer. And this is what we do when people want to call us and do a session, because lots of times we're so far out in the woods that they can't come see us one-on-one. So what we ask them to do is fill out a form, and has a lot of resistance because who wants to write something about yourself? But it's just for us, and we put it on another one sheet with all the different areas that you've talked about and the different parts of your life and who's alive and who's passed on. And it's really important for us. And it takes me about an hour to do this form to where I can actually talk to you, because I've never met you, and all of a sudden we're doing a session that's very important in a time. So what we do at first with the people is we give them all the information about how to do the clearings, because it's very important that they do that. And we ask them to start doing it for about a week and a half before we even work on them, because unless you work on yourself, you'll get yourself back into a situation, because your energy is the same vibration. Remember, some of the challenges we have are with the people around us, so it's difficult to get away from those types of issues. So the first thing we look for is any part of you that's out of time. Just think about it. Here you are in the moment, but here's a piece of you from in the past, out of time. When I say a piece, I'm talking about a cell. I'm talking about a memory. I'm talking about something that got frozen or fear that's still with you out of time. That's why sometimes when you have a reaction to something, it brings that up right with you. So that's what we look for. Piece of you out of time, and we release that and bring it back into your balance of the moment. We want to bring you into the moment, any part of you out of time. Then the next thing we look for is any type of energy that's around you. So we're able to work and put up a pyramid that we have designed that no one else is doing, that it would take none of your energy, to keep all that energy clear in your home. So there's just clear light coming into your home. That takes all the pressure, allows you to sleep, allows you to rest. It allows you to clear some of the places that have clutter and energetics. And then the next thing we look for is any part of you that's corded or connected with your parents or anyone else, okay? That's why we have all the lists there ahead of time. So any of your parents, we have you go there, get the piece of you, release that piece that you're holding of them. And remember, these pieces could have been connected when you were born. It could have been connected in the womb. We don't know when. And then we release all the different people. Anyone you've been in a relationship with, anyone you're connected with, your boss, all the people that you have challenges, we release them. Then we look for all the different people that have passed on. And we want to release any of that kind of energy with you. And that could be animals. It could be anything that you have experienced a death, and we know how intense that is. Then we look for any other aspects of yourself that are out of time in the past, like a part of you ran away or didn't want to be here, or just part of you got sick, or we don't look for those parts. And then we release all those parts back into neutral so we can bring them back into alignment with you at the end of the session. And then with women, sometimes what we do is we release any type of energetics around their belly, past relationships or past children or past things that they might have picked up, and we release that and free it. And then what we do is we find out why you're here. What did you come in? And it took us several years to find this out, because many people don't believe in past lives, and we don't know if they are, or we know we have a past, but we do know you have this life. So by doing a regression and watching it, we can go back to the beginning of this life when you came in. And most people come in for their love or taking their power or joy or happiness, but it flips. Somewhere it flips by the family. And they come in to learn love, and they experience pain or hurt or sadness or all the opposites. And then all of a sudden it becomes not safe to love. And then we ask 3 questions. How much of you, subconscious mind, are you using to keep yourself out of love? And you'll be surprised how high it is. And then how much energy are you using to keep yourself from your power? And how much energy are you using to hide? And they're always high numbers. And then the question comes, by you not being safe to love or take your power or hide, what does it do to your connection to the Creator? And it always, always, always filters it. And once we realize that, we break the karma with all these people. And then we ask how much of you has not been safe to be in your body, and you would just be so surprised. And we're able to bring that part back. We're able to do different kinds of clearing. We're able to incorporate being liquid light. We're able to incorporate all these things to where we bring it back. And it takes about an hour during the session. And then what we do is we work for you again free, about half an hour or as long as it takes, in about 10 or 15 days after you do the clearing techniques, and to see what has come up or what has not worked or what is not you're not feeling the best about, and we work with you again. And by then we've sent you 2 books on email that you can read and look at. And these are things that you've had trouble with. We've sent you the information so you can look at it. So I really want you to consider doing a phone remote. Nancy and I do them really well, and we've done thousands and thousands of them. So please look on our search bar. Please look up phone remotes. And thank you very much for listening to me.